my name is Zoe Robinson and I'll be giving a speech about wedding budgeting. When it comes to planning a wedding, one must always come across the money problem. Sometimes, no matter how much one thinks they will have to help with the wedding planning, something always comes up. Although sometimes bringing a wedding planner can save a lot of money, other times it can become a great expense. If the couple is trying to meet a budget, when the couple is planning a wedding, you want to make sure you can meet the right standards for the couple's guests. Overspending for a wedding is very common. In some ways to help with will be filing taxes jointly, making items yourself, and sticking to a budget. Many people like to consult with wedding planners to create a reasonable budget that will give an idea of what overspending is when it comes to the wedding. When it comes to planning a wedding, one must always have a concept of money and items couples need to buy, but that always has an outcome. When it comes to buying unnecessary things, it can cause a lot of overspending. According to an article by in the Not the Number One Wedding Releases 2014 Real Wedding Study Statistics, it says in Texas, Austin, and San Antonio, the average wedding cost is $31,886. To a lot of people, that is a lot of money to be spending on a wedding, and that price does not include a honeymoon at all. The concept here tells me that a couple can overspend on unnecessary items with a lot of personalized items for their guests, and most guests won't keep those items and just throw it out after the wedding. There are a few solutions that can help immediately. Another solution for a couple could think about is filing their taxes jointly. When a couple is in college and is getting married, it is very common, but the couple may have to worry about their student loans. There is a solution for when a couple does get married. According to an article, if a married couple chooses to file their taxes jointly, they have a higher AGI. The more your monthly student loan payment will be under an income-driven repayment plan, so some people will pay significant higher student loans. Payments if you choose to file the taxes jointly. And that comes from the article For Love or Money, for Richer or for Poorer. Seeing couples struggle with money because they are in college isn't always easy to come up with the possible solutions that a couple may need to help cover the cost of a wedding. Another possible solution is making your own decorations. Another solution could be being creative and coming up with your own items. It can take time creating all these items, but in the end it is cheaper, and for the couple they will appreciate it more. Some new brides are trying to see how they can save money and come to the rescue by doing their own thing. According to an article, it says most young brides today will find an item on Pinterest without realizing the expense behind it. Other affordable do-it-yourself decorations include painting used glass wine bottles or beer bottles. And that comes from the article Plan a Budget Wedding. Brides just want to put their own creativity and their own feeling into their own wedding. That can be a big thing, and their guests can appreciate it, and so can the bride and the groom. If you go out and buy these supplies and make it yourself, then the decorations you will find can be on sale. But if you already find the completed item at the same store, that item is not going to be on sale. So finding the easy route would probably be buying the items that are on sale and making it yourself. Another possible solution is creating a budget and sticking to it. When it comes to making a budget, it isn't very hard to have to write down numbers for those items and put a couple of wants or purchases in there, including the difficulty sticking to a budget. So they won't have to worry about overspending. According to an article, it says, find the best deals. If you're always dreaming of getting married under a tent in a local park, you might discover that tent rentals for exceeds your budget, especially if you live in an urban setting. This is where the internet can be very helpful. Money Saving Wedding, which is from the Money Saving Wedding article. Now they can just get on the internet, research that the different companies, just compare to the prices and see how much money you can save with just a little research. They can also save money for the bride's dress. You can go to a resale shop. You can go see when they have sales at the different shops around town. That's where you can save the most money, especially a lady who found a dress on discount in the article called Wedding Bells on a Budget. Every time someone found the right dress, the whole store would erupt in cheers, she says. The best part scored her designer dress, originally marked at $3,000 for $250. This could take a huge chunk to save money and put it towards another category for your wedding. When it comes to having a wedding, it is a lot of money, no matter what size the dress or what size the wedding the couple wants. Deciding on every detail, being the guests, the cake, or even the table decorations to buy. And it can be tough and an expensive situation. The couples overspend when it comes to their wedding day. But you can help by filing your own taxes, making your own decoration, and even coming up with a budget and sticking to it. When it comes to following a budget, they may reconsider a great number of unnecessary items. Some ways buy the shirts for their bridal party or a wedding planner. When it comes down to the wedding, you want to save as much money as possible. Think about trying to use the internet to come up with possible ideas needed to help find for all these tools and guides for the markdown deals that they must take into consideration all the sales, markdowns, coupons, and deals that they can find when searching for a wedding. So I said I had 5 sources. One article was plan a budget wedding. Another was for love or money, for richer or for poorer. Another was money saving wedding planning, tips for any budget. And the other 2 were the #1 wedding site releases 2014 real wedding study statistics, and another is Wedding Bells and Wedding Budgeted. And my problem was overspending for a wedding, and my solutions were do-it-yourself items, budgeting, and filing your taxes together. So, thank you very much.